Welcome back, my student credit fiends. Today I have a video just for my students on how you can go ahead and get started on your credit journey. Now, this is exactly how I started out with a student card for my very first credit card, because as you know, when you're 18, normally, you're already out of high school. I hope you're out of high school, but if you're not, it's okay. We got something for you too. These are for everybody, but more than likely, when you're first getting out of high school, you're going into college. So what better way to go ahead and start your journey than with a student card? You just turned 18, so now you're able to go ahead and take advantage of the credit system, because man, I'll tell you firsthand that this credit stuff is serious. You can build whatever life that you want or business that you want with credit. That's having access to that money before you even have it. Now, it can be dangerous, but just like your student loan is dangerous, if you don't follow through with whatever your plan was, then obviously there's going to be money wasted. But there's never money wasted if you learn from your mistakes and you grow. Now I'm going to help you grow in your credit journey with these top student cards. Now, these are not all the student cards, and I do have other student cards available on my website at creditfiend.com. It's a brand new website. I have all types of guides. I have my free ebook on there, so go and check that out. And I also have some extra cash links where you can go and make extra money on the side. Now, we're not going to tell everybody about those, but just go to creditfiend.com and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. The very first cards that I have for you guys are the student cards by Discover. Now you can see this first card is the student cash back card, and then they also have the Chrome for Student. When I first started, this is the card right here that I started with, the student cash back card. You can see that it's very similar to their other Discover cards where you get that 5% cash back on the places you love to shop. Now this is going to change and rotate quarterly. And what that means is every 3 months, the category where you're earning the 5% back is going to change. It can change from grocery stores, restaurants, gas stations, where you can earn cash back at places like BJ's, Costco's, and even Sam's Club. And of course, there is a quarterly maximum, but you also will get that 1% cash back after you reach that quarterly maximum. This card on the right is the Chrome for Students card, and you will get 2% cash back at gas stations and restaurants, including cafes and fast food. That's what they're saying is for the restaurants, because you already know a student is out eating that fast food. Y'all out late eating that McDonald's after the party. You already know who you are. On up to $1,000 in combined purchases each quarter automatically. Now you will also get the 1% cash back on all daily purchases as well. There's not too many that are doing it like Discover. I would recommend that you do the 5% cash back. Even though it rotates and it changes, you will get that 1% cash back whenever it does change instead of the 2%. But that 5% is really going to boost you up, especially if you're doing your own shopping for your groceries, or you're going out to restaurants, or if you have a car on campus and you need that gas money. The next student cards that I have for you guys are the cards from Capital One. Their very first card they have for you is the Saver Rewards for Students. This one is definitely on my website. You can see that you get unlimited 3% cash back at grocery stores, dining, entertainment, and popular streaming services. Now, this one is already sounding pretty good because you don't have to wait for that category. If you're already spending way more in a different category, you're not having to wait until the next year or until they pop that category back up on that Discover card. This one, you're getting 3% back on mostly everything. And I like that. That's pretty nice right here. And you get the 1% cash back on all other purchases like that other card. And on top of that, you're getting the 8% cash back on their Capital One entertainment purchases. You will have to purchase these through their site, but they will give you the 8% off or the 8% cash back, however you like to look at it. Or you can opt for the Quick Silver Rewards for Students, where you get the unlimited 1.5% cash back on everyday purchases. That's if you're not going to these places right here, but more than likely you are. If you're not and you're just going to like Walmart or something like that, then this would be the better option for you. You get the 1.5% cash back on those everyday purchases, because the Walmart and Target, they don't count as a grocery store, just so you know. For both of these cards, you will get the $50 cash back bonus once you spend $100 on purchases within 3 months of account opening. That's just a little over $30 a month. and you will get $50 cash for free just for applying for this card, because they know times is hard. That $50 can go a long way if you know how to do it right with the ramen noodles. You will also get unlimited 5% cash back on hotels, rental cars booked through Capital One Travel. Now, this is more so after, because I know y'all students are mostly staying on campus. But if you are traveling because you need to go back home, then you could, for instance, book all your rental cars in your hotel, or if you end up having to stay through one. But you could book all your travel with this card and get 5% cash back on that. Could do you some good. And my favorite thing of all is you can see if you are pre-approved before you apply. Now, my students, if you're seeing that you're pre-approved, it is just a soft pull, so it's not going to pull up on your credit score. It will show up when you pull your credit report that you applied for this and that it was a soft inquiry, but it will not be a hard inquiry. It will not count against you. It will not impact your credit score. Therefore, you can go and shop around and see what you're pre-approved for before you even go and apply for the cards. Next card I got for you guys is the Bank of America student card. Now they call this the customized cash rewards for students. And let's see why. Now they're letting you decide exactly what you want with the 3% cash back in the category of your choice. Automatically, you get 2% cash back at grocery stores, wholesale clubs. This is what I was talking about on the Discover card, where they'll have a category where you can get 5% back on the wholesale clubs if you are going to Sam's, Costco's, BJ's, etc. On the first 2,500 in combined choice category / grocery store wholesale club purchases each quarter. Now you can see that they're doing the quarter thing too, but it's just up to that quarter. So in those 3 months, you can only spend up to $2,500 to get that 3% cash back or the 2% cash back. Then after that, you would just get that unlimited 1% cash back. You can choose which category you want the 3% cash back on, whether it's gas, EV charge station, online shopping, including cable, internet, phone plans, streaming, dining, travel, and you guys can see the rest of that. This card might be one of my favorites besides the Discover card and the card that we just seen as well. These are all pretty good choices. You get the 200 cash rewards. Oh, yeah, this one is definitely going to be my favorite. You get $200 cash rewards bonus after making $1,000 in purchases in the first 90 days. Therefore, if you just make $334 in purchases each month, you will get a free $200 cash bonus. 0% interest APR for the first 15 billing cycles. Oh, they're doing it up right here. And this for any balance transfers made within 60 days. Then you get 3% balance transfer fee, which normally it's 5%, and now they're doing 3%. So they are really on it on this one. Then they also have an unlimited cash rewards for students where you can get the 1.5% cash back on all purchases, no limit. But I kind of like this one a little bit better. This one actually seems, a lot better. You will also get that 200 cash rewards bonus with this card as well. Then they also have the Bank of America card for students. You'll get 0% interest for 18 months. So they're giving you that extra 3 months because you see here they only have 15 billing cycles. This one is for if you have that interest already and you want to go ahead and transfer that over, or if you are going to be making purchases and you don't want to accumulate interest, just like your student loans don't accumulate interest while you're in school, well, you'll have about 1.5 years here with no interest. And the same thing applies, except for they're not going to be giving you that free $200 because you're getting an extra couple months of 0% interest. I still like this one up here a little bit better than that one. Next, we have the Bank of America travel rewards for students. This is their travel cards where you will get the points, 1.5 points on every dollar you spend, kind of like the 1.5% cash back. This has no annual fee, no foreign transaction fees. I'm assuming that these two are going to have the foreign transaction fees because they didn't mention it. And you have 0% interest for 15 billing cycles. You will get that $250 after $1,000 in purchases in the 90 days. They are giving you more with this travel card with the 250 online points, which they would translate as 25,000 online bonus points, but that translates to $250. 3% balance transfer fee within 60 days. Next, and the last card I have for you guys, if you are unable to get approved for any of these cards, would be the self card. And this one is going to have an annual fee. Within the first year, it will be $0, but after your first year, you will have that $25 annual fee. And this is if you cannot get approved for anything at all. And they are going to do no credit check on you. And that is why they are charging that $25 annually, but that is really nothing. That's the lowest annual fee that I've really seen. And they are going to help you be able to report those payments to all 3 credit bureaus. Now, if you want to know which credit bureaus these student cards are going to be reporting to, then you can check out my website at creditfiend.com, and it will give you a list of credit cards and who they report to. Most of them that are on my website are going to be reporting to all 3 credit bureaus, and that's what you want to be able to build your history and your credit up with all 3 major credit bureaus. That is all I have for you guys. If you have any questions, leave them down below or feel free to DM me on X, Instagram. You can go through my website and message me on there. You can leave a comment down below. Hey, we fiending for that credit. I hope this helped you guys out, and I'll catch you in the next video.